it's Justine, but you can call me Blondie, and for today's video I'm going to show you how I curl my hair. This is probably like the only video request I ever get, and I get it quite often, but I just haven't done a video on it because honestly the way I curl my hair is super simple, but I keep getting the video requests, so I decided I'd finally just like sit down and do it for you guys. So first thing I do is I always take a shower the night before I curl my hair, and then I let my hair air dry overnight. I don't like to use a blow dryer, because one, I feel like when my hair air dries, it just holds the curl better than when I blow dry my hair and then curl it, and also it's just better for your hair. I do like to blow dry it before I straighten it because it just makes straightening easier, but I really try to prevent damage when I can, and so when it comes to curling my hair, I just try to let it air dry. I try to shower at nighttime, let it dry overnight, and then in the morning I will curl it. So this is my natural hair. It's kind of like a mix between wavy and straight. I've got a lot more wave in the back, but that's it. First thing I'm going to do is just brush it out. I didn't do anything special to it last night. I just put shampoo, I shampooed it, conditioned it, and then I put in like a leave-in conditioner and combed it out and went to bed. And then by the time I went to bed, it was mostly dry, but there was still like a little dampness to it. Not that it really matters, but if your hair takes like a really long time to dry, like if your hair won't dry overnight, then you might have no other option than to blow dry it. But my hair dries, I don't know, I feel like it dries a pretty average, over a pretty average amount of time. Does that make sense? Okay, so now to help protect my hair, I'm going to use this Chi Silk Infusion. And this is my favorite thing to use whenever I'm putting heat products on my hair, whether it be a curling iron or a straightener. And I'm using about a like dime, you can't see because it's clear, but it's about a dime-sized amount. And I'm just going to put it all over, but really concentrate it into the ends of my hair. And then also on this bang area, because my hair on my bangs is like the most damaged. Like my bangs in the front of my face is like the most damaged because I feel like I'm always running the curling iron or hair straightener over those areas the most, because since they're near my face, I want those areas to be like perfect. So they end up getting the most damaged. So next, I'm just gonna part my hair into layers, and I probably end up parting it to about like 4 layers, maybe more, maybe less, just depending on how I'm feeling that day, I guess. And then I'm just gonna quickly run a brush over it again. Now this is the curling iron I use. This is actually a iron, I will link it in my Amazon store, but it actually has like several different attachments. So let me just pull some out for examples. It has like several different shapes and sizes of wands that you can use, and then you just like click them in and take them off. I'm using the like 1/2 inch size wand. So like honestly I feel like any 1/2 inch curling iron is gonna work fine if you're trying to get this look, I guess. But basically all I do is I take a piece of hair, then I wrap it around the curling iron so that the hair is gonna curl in the direction away from my face, and then I just hold it there until, oh, sorry, I have the hiccups. And then I just hold it there until the hair starts to get a little hot. Then I let it go, and then I like to, if I can, if I can actually catch the piece of hair. I try to hold it for a second while it cools, because if you kind of hold it in place, then it will cool and hold the curl better, if that makes sense. So I just like to hold it for a second, like where it is, before I let it go. And then it looks like that. And then I just keep doing it all the way around my head until I'm done. And like, that's it. So it's super simple. It takes kind of a long time for me. It probably takes like 20 to 30 minutes to curl my entire head of hair. And then at the end, I'll put like some products on it and stuff just to help the curls stay. But then of course, like if you have thinner or thicker hair, or depending on like your hair texture, it could take more or less time. So I'm just gonna put on some music and like fast forward this part so you guys can just watch me do it. So now that my hair is all curled, as you can tell, the curls are like super tight. So what I like to do is just flip my hair upside down, and then I just run my fingers through it to loosen them up. And then I flip my hair back, and now it looks a little crazy, but I just part it to where I want. And then from here, I either do one of two things. So as you can tell, my curls right now are like really big and voluminous. So if I want them to look more beachy and more like a wave, then I will use this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe texturizing sea salt spray. And I'll just spray this on them and run my fingers through it again. And it'll kind of loosen them up a little bit. It will make them look like a little less voluminous and more beachy. But for today, I want them to stay this way. I want them to stay voluminous and stuff. So I'm going to take a little bit of Tresemme Extra Firm Control Hairspray. And I'm just going to spray this a little bit. What I like to do is, because I don't want to use too much hairspray, because I don't want my hair to get like dry and like that crinkly feeling. So I will usually just grab chunks of my hair and kind of spray upwards. So there is to it. So that is how I curl my hair. Again, it's really simple. It took about, let's see, how long was I listening to that podcast for? It took 23 minutes and 10 seconds to curl my hair, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did like a video on how I straighten my hair a couple weeks ago. I'll link that in the comments below. And if you have any other like hair videos or like hair tutorials you want me to do, let me know. I only really ever, like most of the time I either straighten my hair or I curl my hair. I don't do anything super fancy with it other than that. But if there's any other like tutorials you can think of that maybe you've seen me wearing or something, let me know and I will do a video on those as well. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.